Because Ty Vickery went for the mark and the ball was there, so something for them. Thank goodness he's out there and playing well. He's copped a bit of stick from his teammates, but we're all very worried for him for a long time there. Both got the ball going indoors. Here's a chance now for Robbie Gray, the mercurial Robbie Gray. Couldn't quite get the ball, couldn't quite pick it up. Little handball came out the back from Conker, but look at this, a little snap forward goes through for a behind. Coming back through Ebert. So Port Adelaide, after a disappointing year last year, much expected of them. Nice mark taken there, full stretch by Dougal Howard. One of the good places. Yeah. We'll talk about him in a moment, Derm. In the meantime, the mark's been taken by the former Tiger, Jay Schultz.
Dougal anymore, do you got?
No. Howser. Magic roundabout, maybe. Beautiful kick at goal is Jay Schultz, who's kicked 323 majors in his senior career. He gets the first on the board for Port Adelaide.
Really worked wonders for Port, getting that running game going in. Back those kicks back through the middle of the ground, which I think the teams really worked out last year that really stopped them from going there.
They stagnated, didn't they, between the two 50s at the ability over the last 2 years.
Oh, look at Wingard. Should have got the free kick. Umpire thought he dived. Kick comes in from Broadbent. It was a good kick, and look at that. Westhoff cooked up one paw, couldn't quite drag it in the back. No, dropping the ball, says the umpire.
Fought for you early. Talk about him in a second. That was so hot on young Connor's energy.
Energy was
how hot was that?
Umpire might have thought there was almost a mark in the first instance, and the kick is a goal. So Port Adelaide have their second on the ball.
Put in close. Richmond's in the back line there. Good shove.
Yeah, Hampson got away with it. Boak, who is just a magnificent player, signed up again for the Port Adelaide side. Sam Gray, off hands. There he is, Robbie Gray. Knew he'd get one sooner or later. He took 3 goes at it, but he's too clever to tie down, and Robbie Gray gets his first goal of the game.
It's a good support run there by the Tigers.
Yeah. So here's Broad with the orange boots. Asprey gave it up. Westhoff.
That's the rule.
Wingard, Schultz, handballs out wide, misses Impey. Still a chance though for Port Adelaide, and the flying shot at the goal is through for a major. By and large have been fantastic and really up on the last couple of seasons.
That's right. It started with Geelong and Collingwood, really got the NAB challenge going down at Simmons Stadium. Plenty of people watched it as well at home.
That's good tackling, and the advantage is paid. Robbie Gray wants to give it inside and does to Jake Mead. Back he goes to Robbie Gray. They might have mucked it up.
Poor handball.
Jake Mead.
Yep. Sneaking up is Travis Boak, just up on his right-hand side.
You know what I'd like to see more of here? If Jakey Mead, take him on the mark. He's got space around him now, so if the player on the mark jumps, take him on.
He's a chip shot.
He kicks to the top of the square, but no one was awake up to it in the end. 2 Tigers flew. Hampson couldn't quite hold the mark. Wingard is in there. Hampson gives it a big punch. Here's Need. He can have another go. Gets underneath it, Derm. It comes back, and he has kicked the beauty on the left foot.
Hampson spoil up the middle. Somebody up in the box will have to address him at half-time about that, won't they?
Oh, look, their ruck coach and defensive coach surely would sit him down after the game, or even half-time, as you say, and just say, mate, we need you to bring that ball in close where all our players are, and we can run that ball out. You don't punch it down the middle of the ground where you know their numbers are going to be.
So you drop it at your feet, or at least sideways to get it away.
You'd want him to grab that and just try and handball it off to one of his mates.
So here come Port Adelaide again. Great play before from Westhoff.
Is that Impey who copped it there?
It was a great work from both. Impey there, which was the collision was coming, and he could
the kick away, and then they know they're copping contact. If you got that kick, you'd run up to them and you'd tell them all the good things you could about them.
And Sam Gray likes what he sees too, and Chelsea Roffey says, yep, all clear, that's a goal. Vickery goes up, gets the tap, but the ball comes straight down the throat of Sam Gray. He's had a pretty good night tonight, and coming up to meet it is Charlie Dixon for his first kick tonight for the Port Adelaide side from defensive 50.
Floated very well to that ball.
Rance used his body well. In behind him was Grimes. He looked tackled to the ground. Westhoff is there, holds him down. Umpire says, holding the ball.
Grimes got the ball and stopped looking to make the head-high tackle.
So the transition is complete with the mark taken by Schultz in the forward pocket.
And it's going to make them so much more potent.
So you can see there 10 metres from the player with the ball, so he could have run around if he wanted to, but he's such a beautiful kick. Schultz goes straight back and kicks the goal.
Oh,
Look at him,
the bonus is he's able to bowl a few over. The subtraction on that bonus is that he didn't have the dexterity to put a balk on or a sidestep.
He needs a respirator out there at the moment too. Archie out of the pack, kicks another goal. Brendan Archie. I think Tiger fans will be very happy at the way he rode the pack though, Doom.
Yeah, that's the best thing is about how he got to the footy.
Yeah, just in the right spot. No 15, now it's trouble. Big trouble as Tumpus handballs off to Gray, looking for the 9 points. Now he goes over the top to Wingard, twisting and turning, shrugged the hips, got away from Hurley. Left foot kick is absolutely magnificent.
He's just got captain written all over him at some stage when it passes by
twice in a row they've turned it over, going into the corridor. Westhoff with a hoik over the top. This time Wingard on the left boot. He'll absolutely bury this, you'd think, and does.
Yeah, they need to capitalise here. The Tigers, Impey gets across, intercept mark, but they just don't have the run on the ground at the moment, Richmond, to get more than 1 or 2 to the next contest. That's where Port Adelaide are outnumbering them at the moment.
And boys, just when you thought tonight's game of very little consequence couldn't get any bigger with some injuries, it's some amazing news coming through in relation to Dustin Martin's father, Shane. There's Dustin there, and I read from Ellen Winnet's, the national political editor of the Herald Sun, and she writes, Richmond star Dustin Martin's father, Shane, has been locked up by police and immigration officials and faces being deported out of Australia over his links to the Rebels outlaw motorcycle gang. The story goes on that he was arrested this morning in southwestern Sydney after his residency visa was cancelled. Due to the side, number 37, just at the bottom of the screen, trying to hobble. He's been told, go up the other end.
Well, and as we speak, there's 2 Tigers players on the bench.
They're playing with 17.
Down.
Yeah, they are, Moose. I just counted them there, and they're playing with 17.
So Menadue has been told, mate, just go and stand in the forward pocket, stay out of the way, but you've got to stay there. So inevitably, a goal to Robbie Gray. And the Tigers are literally the walking wounded tonight.
Gets Bobby Alapapa, Bobby Carlisle come and stand next to him. Just when he's been knocked around, he gets Alapati as an opponent.
And Port Adelaide should finish it off now. They've got the last 9.5 minutes here. And as we've said, the Tigers under a lot of duress, but some character building. Some players can show something.
Cochin back on, so they've got their 18 players back on.
Yeah, Broad's kick turned it over. Broadbent will line up. 7th and the best and fairest last year for Port Adelaide, Matthew Broadbent. And he's kicked the goal. It's a good kick. Yep, so Port Adelaide have now kicked 13 goals, Doom. You want to get them to 100 points. So